Hey Sagittarius, welcome to She-ruhz Tarot. Today's read is a general read for the collective, meaning anybody that has Sagittarius anywhere in your chart, this read is for you. And I did put in the intention on the deck for Spirit to see what is blocking you from your goals. Now it's up to Spirit to provide that message, and Spirit may end up doing a left-hand turn and providing you with a different message that they feel is more important. So please keep that in mind. That message could be something from the past that they want you to look at, learn from, currently happening to give you guidance, or what's to come to give you a heads up about. It can also be in regards to an individual that you're interacting with, and that message can be directed to you personally about them, can be directed to them personally about you, vice versa, or it can be like that throughout the entire read. So please be sure to pay close attention and apply it where it's appropriate. However, I do ask that you do not force the situation to fit, because that can lead to negative outcomes. And we'd rather have positive outcomes here and not negatives, okay? Sometimes the cards come, Spirit says some negativity, but it's actually all for your benefit, for you to grow and learn from. But it's not meant for negativity. Okay, so with all that being said, you should know within the first couple of minutes whether or not this message is meant for you. If you do not relate or resonate with this message, please go look at your other zodiac signs under your natal chart. Now we normally look at the majors, which is the sun, moon, rising, and Venus, right? But we discount the other zodiacs that are in our natal chart that we were born under, and they all play an aspect and an effect to us as well. So please do not discount them, because sometimes they carry some heavy-weighted messages, as well as possibly that one piece of the puzzle that you're missing out of the entire puzzle. So please, again, do not discount those other zodiacs that are in your natal chart. Now, as you can see, I have the majority of the cards down, and I saved clarification on the other messages for when you arrived. I would like to set forth a request for Spirit to come forward and assist Sagittarius in opening their eyes to see, their ears to hear, their heart to feel, and their intuition to discern this message that they are about to receive, and recognizing that this is a side view, so to speak, from Spirit, providing you with information and insight into your situations. Okay, enabling you to make your own decisions, so what's best for you. So what we have here is the Oracle, and with the Oracle we have hiding your true self and atonement. The bottom of the deck is addicted. What those are breaking down to is that basically, Sagittarius, Spirit is using this oracle to state that you are keeping your true self from someone, and that will be revealed in time. But it can become quite an addiction with the bottom of the deck, for you to continue hiding your true self. It's kind of like an acting career. If you ever heard of Johnny Depp, he loses himself in his character and literally lives that character, and has a hard time, removing himself from that character, like the Pirates of the Caribbean. And he literally lived that character day in and day out in order to be that character for the movies. That's basically what's going on here is you have hidden your true self, and it will be revealed. That is something that your true self will always come out, and it can be become quite the addiction to continue not being your true self, and it can basically you lose yourself. But it will come out. It will be revealed. Just to give you a heads up. Okay. So for the current situation, we have the Ace of Cups, and what's crossing it is the Knight of Swords. Can be a new love, can be a renewal, or just filling your own cup to make yourself happy. And then we have the Knight of Swords, which is the crossing, and it can be a Gemini, And I don't normally do courts, but because this is crossing the Ace of Cups, it can be a Gemini bringing in new love, speaking his truth, and he's coming rushing in, right? However, I do want to give you a heads up if that's the case. Please be wary because knights come flying in, but they have no obligations. They go flying back out. I do want to give you a heads up in regards to that. It can be female, it can be male. It's an individual that flies in like chaos. And, they speak harshly, they speak the truth. However, they don't make any promises, is the Knight of Swords. The Knight of Swords does not make any promises. He speaks the truth, he's harsh, she, whatever. But then they go flying out at full tilt like a tornado in chaos. So what we have in the recent past is the Two of Cups in reverse. A relationship can be family, can be a friend, can be an intimate partner. Doesn't matter. There's a relationship. You know who this is referring to if it's referring to you. It's in chaos. It's in turmoil. It's literally upside down. So there's no standing ground with this situation. And this is the recent past. What's on our mind is the belief that the goal will be attained, the star. There will be success, and you will achieve your goal, your wish, your dream. It will be reached. What's the foundation here is the Queen of Swords on its side. And it's heading towards being in reversed. So I do want to bring that to light, that when the Queen of Swords is in reverse, she becomes very vengeful, very spiteful, and dishonest, and disloyal, and all those nasty situations. So I do want to bring that to attention. And normally where the Queen of Swords is, the Knight of Swords normally is there close by. So, and what's to come is the Two of Wands right here. And the Two of Wands is in reverse. And with the Two of Wands in reverse, it means we're not going anywhere. We're not moving. We're not doing anything. We're not making a decision to move forward. Even though a decision needs to be made, we're kind of refusing to make that decision. The bottom of the deck, we have the Four of Swords. With the Four of Swords, we're taking some time out, trying to get our head on straight so we can think right. Okay? The dude's actually like playing dead, but he's actually just playing dead because he's not really dead. You don't see any blood pooling around him anywhere. All he's going to do is reach over, grab the sword, and stab the dude that's standing over him. Okay? So, yeah, he's just contemplating how he's going to go about doing it. Getting his head on straight. Taking a few seconds, a few moments time out. All right, so with all that, let's do some clarification here. We're going to do a clarification of the Ace of Cups with the Knight of Swords. Whichever spirit is with me that's throwing the cards, stop it. I prefer for them to stay on the table, please. Okay, so we have these that fell in reverse. The Three of Cups in reverse, and then the Four of Swords in reverse. So some emotional wounds, possible interference, third party, so to speak, interference, but there's a fear in here. Things that need to be let go of. And, we're feeling possibly a little bit betrayed, a little uneasy in regards to the situation. So we're wanting to make ourselves happy when we got this Knight of Swords that's coming in. And it's not making us very comfortable. Page of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck, trying to figure out how to build our own foundation and stability, okay? Clarify the Two of Cups, please, in reverse. Please clarify the Two of Cups in reverse, please. We've got the Nine of Cups on its side. So, on the fence about making ourselves happy. Do we try to work on this? Do we try to make ourselves happy? Are they making themselves happy only? Are they focusing on themselves? Which way are we going here? And as I'm saying that, I look at the bottom of the deck and there's the Seven of Cups. We're looking at all the different cups that are there so we can try to make a decision. That's funny. Okay, so the Star, please. Well, that's one way to do it. We have the Six of Wands. We're recognizing that we need to get some clarification. We need to speak the truth so we can figure out what we need to cut away so we can attain a new beginning. So we're holding on to that belief that we're going to attain our goal, and we recognize that we need to go ahead and speak our truth, cut away what doesn't serve us, and, get some clarity of what doesn't serve us so we can have a new beginning. Eight of Wands, and move swiftly on and move forward. Clarify the Queen of Swords, please, on its side. Please clarify the Queen of Swords on its side. Knight of Wands. Making some hasty decisions. Yeah, that is the Queen of Swords basically going in reverse. Not being fair about our judgments, about our decisions. There's some conflict regarding that. Five of Wands. Obviously, there's some drama. Trying to figure out how to overcome this drama. Reflecting on the situation, Page of Cups. Feeling a little beat down, Nine of Wands. But we're keeping our emotions to ourselves, the King of Cups. So clarify the Two of Wands in reverse, please. Please clarify the Two of Wands in reverse. Please clarify the Two of Wands in reverse. Yeah, okay then. Ooh. The Priestess in reverse. And the World in reverse. That's a lot. We're not going to take all that. Okay, sorry. So, that's why we're not making a decision. There is some fears involved, which is going to cause a karmic situation for it to recycle. There's that Star again. Still holding on to that belief that you're going to attain that wish, that goal, that dream, right? However, if there is no decision being made on moving forward because of your fears of, abandonment or just refusing to listen to your inner being saying that you need to make a decision to move forward, this will keep replaying. And it will become a karmic situation, even though you maintain the belief that you're going to attain your wish. Wow, that's hitting home. So it needs to come to an end, death. Take some time to look at the entirety of the situation and focus. Then take control of the situation and figure out a plan so you can move forward and make yourself happy. Now I do want to go up here and I do want to clarify, get me a quick clarification of those there. Queen of Swords on the bottom of the deck there. So we got Tower, and then Chariot, and Ace of Wands, and Hierophant. So something came crashing down, and we have a sudden realization that we need to choose a path. We need to figure out which path we want to go down, right? And take control of a situation so you can then create an exciting new beginning and possibly have a commitment. And that path is in regards to yourself, hiding yourself or showing yourself, revealing yourself or hiding yourself. You got that mirror, and in that it states you can either look into the mirror, you can be in the mirror, or you can be of the mirror. And it is your choice, which is the Chariot, choosing that path, which way you want to go. And you've realized that, or you're going to realize that. That's the wish, that's the goal. But unfortunately, that is also the block right now, is the realization needs to come forward and the decision needs to be made so that you can create a new, exciting beginning and have that enlightenment, that understanding of how to possibly avoid doing that again and not fall into that trap again. Because it's easy to do. As a Sagittarius, Sagittarians aim to please. We're the peacemakers. And I speak from experience. I am Sagittarius. I'm like 3/4 Sagittarius. If you look at my chart, I have Sagittarius all over my chart. So I definitely speak from experience that we aim to please, and it will go so far as to us hurting ourselves to make other people happy and appease them. And that is not beneficial for the growth of our inner being. So a realization to come forward and choose which path you wish to go down, because it will always come out in the end. You cannot hide who you are forever. That will come out. Even though it's easy to bury yourself in the addiction, you still will come out at some point in time. Okay, so let's get some guidance in regards to this spread, please. Guidance for Sagittarius in regards to the spread, please. Nine of Cups. Self-fulfillment. Self-fulfillment. Making yourself happy. Taking control of a situation. The world. The Emperor and the world. Take the world. And I saw the Emperor earlier, right? Taking control of the situation. Ending a cycle. Beginning a new one. Being logical. Don't let your emotions run you. Be logical about the situation. That's the guidance. Further messages for Sagittarius, please. Further messages for Sagittarius, please. Thank you. Okay, these are separate. So take time to define what love truly is. All right? I'm going to put those over here. Because it is what it is, man. And is it best to do what you've been doing? Is it really best for you to continue doing what you're doing? Because it is what it is. The situation, it is what it is. And it will come out in the end. Is it best for it to continue? Take time to define love. Wow. Ooh, that hit home, didn't it? That summed all this up. Okay. With that being said, that is your message for the day, Sagittarius. All right, let's check and see what kind of energies you have in here. Now, please keep in mind, I only do majors because they are definable. Minors are malleable. Malleable means it's you making a decision and head and heart together sending that out to the universe and the divine so that they can go take action on what your decision is. But they have to be in agreement for you to send that out, right? They can't be just one deciding and then the other deciding. They have to be in full agreement. And then you send that out, and that is your manifestation, right? And that is what the divine and the universe wait on for you with this malleable situation. Now, with the majors, that is the divine and the universe in action in regards to your request or your intention, what you have put out. And it can always be altered, but the more major cards you have out, the more their hand is in play. So please keep that in mind. That's why I do majors, because that means it's something that's in action. Malleable means you're still making a decision. You're still molding that clay and playing around with it. And that's where this information comes forward to help you make your decisions of how to move forward or to disregard, what have you. So back to the original statement of what energies we have within here. And we do have Aquarius and Capricorn, Pisces. And I think that's it. Oh, up here, because I clarified those, we have Taurus, Cancer, Scorpio, and Aries. And I really kind of would discount these because that was oracle clarification. The majority down here, I would actually apply more. But it's completely up to you. It is the energy that's either you, them, or what's in your energy bubble. So please keep all that in mind. All right, so I pray that this message has found who it needed to find and been delivered to those seeking guidance and information, enabling the assistance of opening your eyes to see, your ears to hear, your heart to feel, and your intuition to discern this message from Spirit as a side view, third eye kind of point of view. Bird's eye view is basically what I'm trying to say here. And may this enable you to be able to make the best choice for you in your life path of what would work best for you using your own free will. I look forward to you returning to She-ruhz Tarot. Until then, may all your choices be very blessed.